Yo guys, what is up mga Presibatro? At kung merong flu game si Jordan, tayo merong flu, awit lang pero okay lang yan. Tuloy tayo dito sa Bad Boys, Detroit Pistons versus Chicago Bulls, Eastern Conference Finals Game 3, fighting through a game plan dubbed the Jordan Rule. By the ever-physical Detroit Pistons, Jordan scores 47 and lead the Bulls to a Game 3 victory in the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals. Woo! Win the game, score 47 points. 47 points. Woo! Rebound. Ito na naman tayo sa rebound.
Michael Jordan's
Dennis Rodman.
flair, charisma, control.
This time na Detroit
do
Pistons.
that.
Nandito pa si
He was
Dennis
so
Rodman
graceful with
sa
the basketball and
Pistons.
he would change
1995
gears
siya
on you and change the
ng
direction
Chicago Bulls.
really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like we're like, oh, we start a fast break. Somebody's gonna get dunked on, and it's gonna be Michael dunking on somebody. In the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Bulls was really getting to figure us out. Joe Dumars used to guard him first because that's the beginning of the game. Then once he got out the game, I had to go guard him. I don't think anybody else could have guarded him. John Salley, Rick Mahorn, Bill Lambier, no. Whenever he got the ball, I'm pretty much like nose to nose with him because I didn't want him to do anything to embarrass me. I'm gonna name the Jordan rule. If he goes to the hole, put him on the ground. If you see some of those clips, you'll see that we just hit him every time he goes to the basket. And he's always on the ground, like in pain.
Bulls for
But he
life.
always gets back up. He learned after a while, man, that he just took control from there. I think people really saw one of the best performances in the NBA when Michael played against us. And we didn't let anyone do that against us. But almost put 50 on us quick. Check his resume out. It's awesome. It's like, wow, this guy is amazing.
That's Dennis Rodman for you.
Traversing away from the iconic Chicago skyline and the Sears Tower. It's our backdrop for postseason basketball. It's the Eastern Conference Final, Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello. And
with the side.
the Pistons hold a 2-0 lead in the series.
Scotty Pippen.
Now it is shifted back here to Chicago.
And the Bulls need to get a win here at home. They can't fall back 3 games if they want to have any shot of upsetting the defending champs.
And the Pistons have looked the part of a champion so far. Clark, they've done a great job slowing down the great Michael
Si Rodman
Jordan.
pala yun.
Kevin, I could not agree
Hindi
with
ko
you
napansin.
more that
Nasa
the Bulls are
gilid.
going to have a chance to win.
Nasa gilid
I think
dito.
they got to get
Sinasabi
Michael
yung
Jordan involved
binibidyo.
early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their
Rebound.
offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes it.
Here now, a look at the
47.
starting
Awit.
5 for the Pistons. It's Thomas and Dumars in the
Awit,
backcourt.
pinasok agad si
Robin and
Rodman.
Lambier, the fearsome front court pair. And in the middle, James Edwards. Looking at the starting 5 for the Bulls. Paxson runs the point.
Some
Grant and Cartwright
noise.
play in the post at the 4 and 5. And on the wings, it's the dynamic duo of Jordan and Pippen.
And the Pistons
Got
defense so physical. You know you'll get
Oy,
bumped and
talo
banged
tayo
up
sa
against them.
jumper.
They are both intimidating and effective.
Now here's top. Outside Dumars. The Pistons working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot
Kailangan
clock.
natin ng rebound, kaya kailangan natin pumasok.
Here's Edwards. The
Oy,
Bulls
okay,
found
our
success
first
with
rebound.
pressure on defense. And here we go again. And it's Grant in the corner. Jordan passes to Clark.
Oy, first assist natin.
He's got the first points up on the board here for the Bulls. And Clark, with the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call
Wilayan
the
pa si
Jordan
Cartwright.
rules. What is that?
Well, I tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls' offense, so they're really trying to cut him
Oy,
down
libre.
with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation.
Yun,
And
second
Clark, I
rebound
see
natin
it's up.
ulit.
Just 8 points in game 1, and then he had 10 points in game 2. He wants to get it going tonight. You can just feel it.
Absolutely, and you
Oh,
figure
okay, second
has to be
assist.
better than that. I mean, he's too good of a player to put up numbers like that all series long.
Yeah, I agree. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Thomas.
Thomas. Uy.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you can't be overly aggressive when you're defending Thomas because he's very good at drawing fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And both free throws good for Thomas. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games has been solid. But we know he is capable of more.
Just 20
Sumabay ka
points for the
pa.
last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer. Here is Thomas.
Thomas.
And there's a steely determination about Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan has been silent with the media this week, but not with his teammates.
Alright,
Michael
tayo na
nothing motivational, just normal, but the Bulls coaches had a different demeanor. They want to stop the early Detroit runouts, stop them early in transition, and they want more offensive rebounding.
Assist na, naging bato pa.
More than 19,000 fans in this arena await the fate, Mike, of Chicago.
Detroit has come into this building and won 9
Scotty.
of the last 11.
Ang bigat nung ni
That's
Peter.
making a pretty good statement.
Yung meter niya.
Especially in a place
Score
like
meter.
Chicago.
Something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game.
Oy,
You know
sumot,
that this is
ayos
bring
doon.
the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Here's Pippen. After the basket by Detroit. Kicks it out to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Here's Cartwright. Rodman grabs the
Wait, di
miss.
tayo
You
maka-assist.
expect to get 2 points there. Come on, look.
Shot clock at 5. Thomas
Uy,
shoots the
libre.
3. And Pippen pulls it down.
Kult naman ni
You
Peter.
know, this
Kailangan na
Pistons team
natin.
is so strong and focused on the road. I don't think the crowd in Chicago is going to be any problem at all.
And the Pistons with the second best road record in the league. A team full of veterans, they have plenty of composure to
Thomas.
spare in this series.
Here's Rodman. Back to Thomas.
Hindi ka na pinapasa si Rodman.
Lane Beer with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the wing. And Dumars with the basket on the assist from Rodman.
Asa na yan
Nice find
natin,
there by
rebound.
Rodman, leading to the bucket.
A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 6.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give them an open layup.
Thomas.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first.
Uy,
And play stop.
Hindi ko gagalawin ulo ko.
Mulong.
Whistle on what looks to be an
Nagulat
illegal
siya.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Here's what Chicago's doing.
Puta niyakap ka. Ay, gobe naman to siya.
Neely comes in for Horace Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for Baxter.
And the Bulls seemingly over their injury issues now.
Baka si
Paxton's
Rodman.
ankle, Jordan's hip are looking close to 100%.
And you know, Mike, it was obvious how those injuries impacted the Bulls early on. In game 1 and 2, their backcourt was just not at full strength.
Okay, shoot mo na. Yo,
Both good from the
Neely.
line that time. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing here by 8.
Masyado tayo nakapokus sa rebound kaya di tayo nakakashoot.
Here's Lambier. Here's Sally. Lock at 6. Johnson, that's for 2. They get it back. Lambier's
Oh, ano?
shot is off.
Eh, ano?
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked
Armstrong.
if they try to go back to this.
And it's good for 2.
Jumping all over them right from the tip-off. They now have a double-digit advantage.
They look like the more confident team so far. This is why they've grabbed such a substantial
Uy,
lead
rebound
so
na naman.
fast.
And so Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back,
Oh, ito
everyone, to
90-90.
Game
Ang pangit
3
pa
of
rin
the
pala lang,
Eastern
ano?
Conference Finals here in Chicago.
Ang camera dati. Hindi pa rin siya ganun kapulido dati, no?
Bulls leading by 10.
And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage.
Oy.
Points chipped in from the second unit.
Oy,
There's a problem for
baboy.
And he makes that one.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets,
Michael
practically all
Jordan.
over. He's that.
Is out there
Okay,
with
kailangan pa natin ng...
Then it's Pippen.
Sorry,
Michael
sorry.
Jordan, and it's Armstrong in at the one.
Kailangan pa natin ng 4 na... Ay, 6 na rebound.
And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Oy,
And the basket
Armstrong
is
na
good.
naman.
Armstrong's got his second basket of the night.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
Hey, Clark, remember in game 1, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in game 2, Kevin,
Oh,
but so did
limang
the Pistons. I think the
rebounds
Pistons
na
have a
lang.
deeper and more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
Uy, ano? Bagsak ka, boy.
And Jen shot.
Okay,
Now
4 na
that
rebound.
Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just is...
5 on the clock.
Ito, sushoot pa to. Wala to, wala. Ay.
From 17 feet out.
Oh,
Chicago
na
grabs the miss.
naman. Ilan na lang kailangan natin? Tingnan natin. 3 na lang. Pero nakaka...
effectively because they're an excellent passing team and they work really well
Okay.
together.
Kailangan natin mag-focus sa scoring ni Jordan. Second quarter na nakaka-10 score po ng tayo.
Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Here's Dumars. Detroit, no good that time either. Right, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with
Dalawang rebound na lang.
It opens up everything for them as well. The team
Hindi,
plays
nung
very
una kasi,
unselfishly.
puro all-star yung kalaban natin. Kaya medyo nahirapan
Rarely
din.
settle for bad beats.
Time out?
Look at this dude.
But they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the bench bandits in Detroit. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists, and if one of those fast
na
score guys
naman,
isn't
boy.
paying
Isa na
attention,
lang.
they snap it. It's kind of a painful way to stay focused. Guys, back to you.
It seems that
Oh,
way
wala.
something's
Sa
working
amin.
though. Mike, in the first 2 games, the Pistons bench outscored the Bulls bench by 30 points.
That's a whopping margin. It's been no contest. A major storyline in this series.
Agreed.
Looking at the Pistons, you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout the game.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Ayun,
And
at
it's
na.
Jordan with the
Tapos.
rebound. Jordan's
Tapos.
got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cook.
Oy, hindi nga. Kailangan kay Jordan yung ashoot.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Tapos.
And with the Pistons
Hindi, nahirapan na
approach
siguro
clock,
tayo
it's
no, kasi
almost
puro NBA All-Stars
How they go
ang
about
laban
it.
natin. Sila Larry Bird yun
Kevin,
eh,
it's
di ba?
not only methodical, and
Kailangan na natin ngayon
physical.
dito ngayon mga shoot
And
na mga
that's
shoot.
what being a champion does to you. This team knows they're great. They
Ah, okay,
feel if
sa
they
kanila.
play their game, nobody can beat them physically, but more importantly, emotionally and mentally.
So confident. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. And Beers checked in for Sally, and Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Eduardo.
Damn,
Once again,
son.
Thomas struggling Clark to find any rhythm on offense.
And I'm wondering, Kevin, if it's the Bulls' defense or something else.
Natutuwa ako ngayon sa laro natin. Kasi
Now a timeout
ang
called
expect
by
ko lang ngayon dito, makakaano tayo eh.
Guys, they are getting
2 stars.
destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this timeout conversation. They need to play with more pride.
Here's Thomas. Edwards trying to get
Foul
open.
gagi, humawak
And that
eh.
one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence. I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
Now the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it's
Boom!
What a
Oh!
finish!
Sumabay ka po, laki naman.
And the high
Oy.
flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Oy. Ano?
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. And a
Uy,
look
libre
at the
siya,
2
talo.
stars of these teams.
How
Pasa mo na
Jordan
yan,
and the
Rod,
Bulls
man.
wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes.
Isaiah.
A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Hey!
Here's Jordan. Good.
Hey.
Nice job down low. Jordan's got 22
Hey.
points.
Come on, come on.
Jordan is coming out of the gate hot as we can see.
Nakakatawa ito ginagawa natin. Mabilis natin makukuha yung sa
And this was one of the
my
more
career
predictable
nagamit.
things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. 6 to shoot.
Pag
Dumars misses. Dumars gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far.
Oy.
Here's Jordan. And there it is for him. He's got 24.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to
Jordan.
expand it. Their offense looking like a
Rodman looking it over.
Ano Rodman?
Pass to Thomas. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Will return shortly.
Grabe, third quarter pala nakakasampu pala sila.
Welcome everyone back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown.
Uy, pinasok si Paxton. Paxton.
Thomas gone 1 of 4 from the field.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they
Oh,
do
no,
is
that's not-
attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
And on the floor for Emmanuel Barnett starting the second half. Thomas is out there with Joe Dumars.
Oh, you.
Then it's Edwards. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Lambeer in at the 4 spot.
You cannot expect Thomas to miss a guy that open. I mean, he's got such a
Bam.
great eye for spotting shooters ready to shoot. Even with the
Masag.
score where it
Bungo.
is, he just
Sumabay.
keeps coming.
Pippen in particular, Clark, shied away from driving.
Are going to touch
Uy,
him up.
sorry.
Be physical
Sorry,
with them when they
Pippen.
drive the
Kapindot
ball.
ko eh.
But they need to get over that and go with reckless abandon and strength to the basket. Settling for outside shots
Black boy.
is not going to win them this series.
Here's Jordan. Driving in.
Oy,
Uses the
oy.
glass to finish the layup. 28 points for Michael Jordan.
Quickness of Jordan. He's got a tremendous first step. And regardless of how this 55
Wala ba sabi ni Rodman siya daw
second most
babantay sa atin?
franchise history.
They get a hand on it. Pippen with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Jordan's running.
Okay, kala nyo daw. Oh, ano?
That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got 3
Michael
assists now in this one.
Jordan.
Hey, Clark, no matter how this series shakes out, you feel the Bulls are poised for something bigger in the future.
Clearly, Kevin, the foundation is laid. They've got a star and a really good core group. I think it's just a matter of growing this group together, maturing, becoming more confident and physical, and you could see
Oy,
them
wala
competing
yun.
for a title in the very near future.
We've seen this process before. It takes time, sometimes, for teams to get by a tough opponent.
Great point, Kevin, and there's no denying it. You don't see teams
Oh.
become championship teams overnight. There's a seasoning and a
Nakakadose
journey
pala
that's
kayo.
required to become champions.
Ano
And,
na?
you know, these teams met
Third
5
quarter
times during the
na.
regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those.
He's got 6 to stop the run. That's good on the jump shot.
Isaiah
Thomas got 8 points.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing him knock down that mid-range jumper.
If you
Oy.
look back to the prior year, Mike Patel, the Pistons won all 6
Oh, replay
regular
ganda naman.
season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't
Uy, bago na
intimidated
po
by
sinuntokin siya.
Feels like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rivalry. And Jordan Mike continues to get things to fall. What a show he is putting on tonight.
You can see the fire in Jordan's eyes. He's on a mission to make a statement this game.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. King comes in for Bill Clark.
Oh.
And Neely's subbed in for Grant.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an
Michael
absolute tear.
Jordan.
I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Outside Dumars. There's the pass to Sally. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
Uy,
And
foul.
2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one
Hindi
to
na
go
nalabo
with all
kasi
the
hindi
contact.
nakita eh.
That's on Isaiah Thomas.
And you can't allow Michael Jordan to get inside positioning. Once you do, you pretty
Wow.
much have
Ah,
to
si
foul.
Isaiah
Bulls
Thomas
have
pala
looked good
yun.
at the line there. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The first free throw is good. Hodges checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson is
Okay,
checked in for Dumont.
38 points na tayo. Hindi ko chinecheck eh.
Third quarter action.
Para
Just under
surprise
3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Aguirre.
Aguirre. Ano, lakas pumantay niya. Pipit eh.
Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nice concentration hit the double clutch layup.
7 na lang kailangan.
40 points.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
Thomas up top, guarded by Jordan. So not much success for
That's what
Thomas
they call
against the
us.
Bulls yet in this series. Aguirre passes to Lambeer.
Aguirre.
Down low, here's Thomas.
Block.
The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Pippen. In the second half now, and Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
5 on the shot clock. Will it go?
Uy, Paul, sino? Ay, no. Sino stock eh?
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Bulls. Will Purdue.
From deep, Jordan. No good on that one.
Ay, tat pala yun naman.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on the bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
Eto na.
Passes it to Sally. His first shot coming late. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's
Oh,
lineup.
dead.
Ideally is out there with Purdue.
Defensive
There's
foul.
B.J. Armstrong.
Purdue.
And there's Hodges. And it's Jordan in at the 3 spot.
Rep pa rep.
Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Coach
Last
Jackson
one.
has
3
changed
stars
the
na naman
offensive
tayo,
approach for this
mga
team.
idolo.
He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel.
Hindi na lang kasi ibigay ng makakayos sa 2K my career eh.
Gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
Gusto may ganito
First
pa
game
eh.
of the series at home.
83 stars sa lahat na
You knew this would
83
be
stars.
Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad boys from Detroit.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, you see some guys mail in the contest out there. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire
Tapos.
play.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They
Hey,
want to see
pasutin na
how
natin yung
big
iba.
this league can get.
No such
Sila
thing as
Pippen.
running up the score at this level.
It's
Oy.
tipped. Rodman against Hodges. Bedford passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Henderson.
Uy,
And the
butang ulo.
call on the
Grabe,
shot
sinuntok
that
ka,
sends
no?
him to the line. And the Bulls ahead in this one, Clark. They've minimized
Kumuha ni
mistakes.
Clarkson
And
to.
they have the lead
Dito
to
lang
show
sa
for
laro
it.
ah.
Exactly, and you know, sometimes it's really simple. Take care of the ball, get good shots,
Ay, hindi pala,
then
malayo.
usually good things happen.
Kings checked in for the
Ibigote lang.
Bulls. Paxson comes in for Armstrong. And a switcher also for
Henderson.
Detroit. Greenwood's checked in. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question,
Oh,
without a
kala mo,
doubt, they've been
no?
firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Henderson against Paxson. They
Oy.
get it again. Purdue the pass to King. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
2-point basket from Will Purdue.
3 minutes pa.
Last
Ay,
quarter
dala.
of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the middle. Here's Greenwood.
Oh, ano?
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here is Hodges.
Hodges.
Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 51.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done.
Awit.
Because he's relentless. in how he
Paskorin.
Henderson
Kung kailang
gets to
gusto ko
Johnson.
paskorin si Pippen, doon
Pass to
binabang ko.
Bedford. Unloads from 13. That shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. To the inside, Jordan. And he takes it into
Check
the
nakita
rim
mo,
on
ganda.
49 feet. Jordan's got 53.
Clever pass by Hodges. Seeing an opportunity for another guy and making it happen.
From 7,
Still yun ah.
Detroit, no good that time either. And here are the Bulls now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Paxson outside. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Johnson, the pass to Henderson.
thick.
And the shot goes down.
Henderson.
Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
Jordan against Rodman. Goes up on the wing. And Bedford pulls it down.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. He's off from 17 feet. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Damn.
That one falls. Jordan's got 55.
Okay, meron pa tayong
He's
57
hoping to continue to
seconds.
attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Back to Henderson. And Gerald Henderson is going to pick up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
More pressure for the Bulls D has forced some mistakes with Detroit's offense.
Akal
I
lang
like the
foul
game
pala.
plan. Stick with it and take advantage of those extra possessions.
P.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. And Detroit with a change here, too.
Akala nyo, no?
Hastings, he's
Ay,
checked
gagi,
in for Dennis
kakagano
Rodman.
natin, pumalpak
6
tuloy.
seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Jordan.
Showing great intensity around the rim there. It's part of why he's such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Hodges.
Hodges.
Connects on the open J.
This run
Okay,
is a
nakakabente na sila.
haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the
Alis kayo
game.
dyan, alis. Pasutin nyo. Gusto ko makaano.
Stolen.
Sayang.
To win so badly. Michael Jordan.
Gusto ko makabatter dito eh.
Win. What a tremendous
Solid.
move from Chicago.
The series now moves to 2-1, and the Bulls are very much in it. This team showed a lot of mettle fighting for the looks they got and converted when they needed to.
And for the Pistons, Clark, they'll be feeling
Tabi,
the
tabi.
pressure.
Ako ang panalo.
For sure.
As they should. They don't want to let this series get tied up. Nobody wants to deal with the 3-game series against Michael Jordan. I'd expect them to bring it to game 4.
I would too. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Up.
3 stars na naman, mga idolo. Woo! Okay, anong year na to? 1991, start of the dynasty. Whoa. Hanggang dito na lang muna. Maraming salamat. Peace